morning and welcome to MyUltraLife. Today I'm in Hong Kong. We're going to run through Hong Kong. And I'm staying in an area of Hong Kong called Mong Kok. And Mong Kok is located on the Kowloon side of Hong Kong. It's the mainland side. And so we run down to the waterfront and we get a great view of the Hong Kong Cityscape. So the Hong Kong area is famous for Lady Street shopping, where you can get all kinds of copy watches and copy bags and cell phone accessories and Beats headsets, big ones, and lots of good stuff, fun things. And if you remember the news recently, there was the Umbrella Revolution. The students in Hong Kong were fighting for the right to vote democratically for the Hong Kong leadership. And the street right out in front of my hotel was all barricaded and people were out there for months camping out on the street. They kept it really clean and organized, I'm surprised, but it was very tense and very interesting to be out there last October to take some photos and look at the demonstrators there. The fight is not over, they're still going, but they're not occupying the street. So it's a little bit more calm and less tense in Hong Kong or in Mong Kok this time for my visit this time. So we're going to run down a famous road called Nathan Road all the way to Victoria Harbor and get a great view of this scenic skyline of Hong Kong. So I'm running along Nathan Road. This is a main street that cuts right through the center of Kowloon and will take me past Kowloon Park and lots of commercial buildings and restaurants. It's about 8 in the morning, but still not very busy on the street. Not too many people out. Lots of buses and cars, people heading to school and work. But definitely have the hustle and bustle of a big city. I've left Nathan Road and gone over to Canton Road. It has easier access to the waterfront, and I'll end up right at the famous Star Ferry, which we could ride over to central Hong Kong. But this morning we're running, so no ferry rides. But the cool thing about Canton Road is that it used to be a bunch of little restaurants and noodle shops in the 90s, and now all the shops are Gucci and Coach and Fendi and Bulgari. It's all the famous brands, luxury brands. And there's a few streets in Hong Kong like this. So there's a few of these streets that have luxury goods. And the reason it's boomed is because the Chinese have gotten wealthier and they come to Hong Kong to go shopping. Now they have the same stores in big cities in China, but the tax rate in Hong Kong is much less. So there's a big incentive for the weekend trip to Hong Kong to spend your money on a $10,000 Rolex or whatever, $40,000 Hermes bag. So they definitely do that. And Canton Road is the place to go. Well, we made it down to the waterfront at Victoria Harbor. I'm standing in the area called TST. It's Tsim Shui. I'm sure I butchered it horribly. But you see there's a big cruise boat behind me, and behind the cruise boat is a big shopping mall, and then over here we've got the Star Ferry. The Star Ferry still runs. Lots of ferries out there this morning, and there's actually several places that you can catch a ferry around Kowloon in Hong Kong. And just a couple minutes now to get across. 20-30 years ago it was a further distance to get across. And now why is it shorter today? Well, they've reclaimed land. And reclaimed land means basically they filled in the harbor and made room to build more buildings. So they reclaimed the land that was never there, but they reclaimed it and built buildings and docks and things on it. And so it's actually much shorter distance across the harbor now than it was just a couple decades ago. And give it another 30 years, it'll probably be, you know, you probably hop across. But anyway, because they keep building. So here we are in TST, and we're going to run along the harbor to a place called Avenue of the Stars, which is similar to Avenue of the Stars in Hollywood, but instead of Hollywood actors, they're all Chinese actors. So let's see who we can see. Maybe you'll recognize somebody. Well, before we get to Avenue of the Stars, let's take a look at the fantastic and amazing Hong Kong skyline. Isn't it wonderful? It's incredible. Oh, I see a building. It's a bit foggy this morning. So it is disappointingly foggy out today, but I may have a solution for that. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that an amazing skyline? That's the Hong Kong, I know. Incredible. So welcome to Avenue of the Stars, Hong Kong's very own Avenue of the Stars. And right here in front we have the famous star for Lu Duen. Remember him or her, right? And who could ever forget the incredible Quan Ta King, famous for those Chinese movies, maybe fighting Chinese movies. But there's lots of stars here, and honestly, incredibly, we will recognize one or two here. I gotta find it. Oh, when I find it, I'll let you know. But otherwise, we're running along Avenue of the Stars. Okay, here's someone everybody should know. The famous Bruce Lee and the star of Avenue of the Stars. The main attraction here. The sculpture of Bruce Lee. Pretty busy out here for a foggy Thursday morning. Once you get past the main touristy Avenue of the Stars area, it's just a nice path going along the harbor. Lots of joggers usually, and nice path for another mile or so to run along the harbor, enjoy the incredible foggy view, and get in a nice run. Well, I've run along the waterfront, through Avenue of the Stars, over a bridge, through a construction zone, and now I've hit another construction area and run out of room to run along the waterfront. It's been about 4 miles, so I guess it's time to head back anyway. So I'll repeat my course and head back to my hotel near Mong Kok. Well, I'm back just around the corner from my hotel. About 8 miles, just a little shy of 8 miles this morning. So it's a great run through Kowloon, Hong Kong. I've had an ultra-life time, and I hope you have an ultra-life too.